Emmerdale's Gabby Thomas replaced by two characters in early ITVX episode, All Change at Dale View. One slammed door, two new keys, and suddenly Dale View doesn't feel like home at all. Gabby walks out on Vinny and heads back to home farm with Thomas, convinced a clean break will stop the ache. But silence echoes in an empty house, and it's Kim who decides the quiet can't last. Over coffee, she tells Vinny he must be rattling around, and before he can protest, reveals she's already advertising for housemates. It's clear Kim's playing landlord and chess player in one move. I think she sees a way to stabilize the rent and shake the snow globe of village dynamics at the same time. Enter Lewis with Ross in tow. Overhearing Kim's plan, Lewis pitches himself and his brother on the spot. By nightfall, the Barton boys have lugged their bags into Dale View and cracked open a fresh chapter with Vinny. There's an ease to the new trio at the Woolpack, the kind of shoulder-to-shoulder laughter that finds people who've all been bruised by recent months. This moment shows how quickly a house can become a haven when the right company crosses the threshold. For Gabby, it stings. She clocks Vinny, Lewis, and Ross mid-pint and mid-bond and feels shut out of the life she just left. When she confronts Kim, the mask slips. I don't want him out just laughing, drinking, and happy. It's clear she isn't ready for the sight of Vinny moving on, or even just standing up straight without her. I think that confession is the truest thing she's said in weeks. Anger often arrives wearing grief's coat. Back at Dale View, the new balance finds its rhythm. Lewis promises he'll be there for Vinny as he works out who he is and what he wants. And there's a gentleness in that promise that matters. The village has been hard on people who don't fit neatly into old boxes. To see a friend say, "Your pace is fine," is quietly radical. This moment shows how safety can start with one person who won't flinch. Of course, speculation follows like a shadow. Fans are already whispering about whether friendship could tilt into something more between Vinny and Lewis. But for now, what blooms is care, not labels. I think that's why the setup sings. It gives Vinny room to laugh without apologizing and to ask questions without fear. Still, the fallout isn't finished. Kim and Dawn try to nudge Gabby towards acceptance, but unresolved feelings don't vanish on command. If Gabby keeps looking over her shoulder at Dale View, will she reach for the past just as Vinny starts to feel the present lift? And with two Bartons at his kitchen table and a different kind of future opening up, what happens the next time Gabby turns the key and realizes the lock doesn't fit the way it used to?